So the book that I'm working on now is called Hell Hath No Fury, and it's about the way in which ideas about the body, specifically ideas related to gender or disability, play a role in the early Christian apocalypses, like the Apocalypse of Peter. Um, so specifically what I'm thinking about there is the way in which social performances of gender or social understandings of bodily impairment play a role in which certain sins are punished more often in apocalyptic texts in early Christianity, but also the way in which the punishments themselves depict bodies as female and disabled in hell. And so cultural conceptions of gender and the body are used to describe punishments in these early Christian texts, but then in turn, the damned bodies look like disabled and female bodies in the midst of the audience. And so it's a way of negatively valuing those bodies even further, so that those bodies become signs of sin on earth.
What is it that got you interested in tours of hell in general in the first place?
It's hard to imagine not being interested in tours of hell. Isn't everyone? I think that when I first found these texts, well, it was really some time ago when I was a graduate student, and I had read Bultmann's New Testament theology, actually, and he had this bit in there about how the New Testament passages that talk about hell weren't really part of the charisma or the theology of the early church, and that they were sort of stuff that was borrowed from the Greeks and Romans and added on. And I thought, well, that would be lovely if it were true, but that seems a bit too easy. And so I then started reading everything that I could get my hands on relating to early Christian understandings of hell. And when I found the tours of hell, I became fascinated with the things that they describe and the way in which the language is meant to influence audiences and how it functions as rhetoric.